Streaming Tuesday. How are we doing? How are we doing, everyone? It is great to see you all. Welcome to my second Slay the Princess stream, and I am super excited about this. I have been thinking about it all day. I hope you realize this, chat. I hope you realize this. Eat the princess. Exactly. Eat faster. Scamp Squad. Yeah, let's go. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Welcome. It is good to see you all. Hello, Nurit. Hello, Eddie Spaghetti. Hello, Sky P. Hello, Lazy Kiwi. Hello, Rover Elliot. Hello, Bloody Baroness. It's good to see you, Laura. Hello. Hi. Hello, Arthur. It's good to see you as well. Hello, Blue Bircher. Hello, Tophone. Hello, Edge Dancer. It's Lisa, one of my mods. Sonia, Atlas. Hello. Sade, hello. Milo, hello. Transplant, Yippee Bee, hello. Madness Creations, we slay today. Firefly, hello. It's good to see you all. Joe Mendacium, another one of my mods. Great to see you too. Grim, lovely to see you as well. How are we, chat? How are we? Are you guys ready? Hello, Nin. Hello, it is lovely to see you too. Right, are you guys ready? Because today, we're not goofing around. Okay, there's no goofing. Hello, Duck Pond. Hello, Tipsy Tippet. No goofing. Look, see? I got my Unasanis t-shirt on. I got my Memento Mori on my arms. We're here to remember death today, because today we slay. Today we slay. Hello, Lee. Hello, Lee. It's good to see you. I got my notebook. I said I'd have a notebook. I did say that I would have a, I did say I'd have a thing, but I forgot. I did say I'd have a whiteboard, but I just completely forgot. So I don't have that. Yes, and thank you very much, Joe. Yeah, thank you for dropping the content warnings. Undesanis merch, OMG. Yeah, man. I wear my Undesanis merch quite a lot, actually. It's always around. Oh, Yippee B, thank you so much for gifting those 5 subs. I appreciate you, man. Thank you very much. Nurit is now a member. Amazing. Atlas, also a member. Unapologetically, also a member. Ginger25112003, also a member. Lissay1313, also a member, baby! It's like back in the old days, Lissay. Welcome. It is good. It is good to have you. It's great to have you as members. Thank you so much, UPP. Thank you for giving everyone those. No goofing. Exactly. I put my hamster away. He's chilling on my chest because this is serious. It is serious. Today we are playing Serious Slay the Spire. Look, I'm holding a pen. That's how serious I am about this. Look, I've got in here, I've got pages of stuff that I am ready to deploy. Oh my lord, how many pages did I write on? Right, okay. I got my notebook. It's here. It's from my old work, but that's fine. I've got it here. So we're gonna write things down. We're gonna write relevant things down in this book. That's what we're gonna do. Because like I say, chat, today we slay. Today we play. Today we slay. Chat, hide, he has a pen. It's true. I've got a pen. Got a pen and I'm not afraid to use it. It's time for serial killer corkboards and serial killer notebooks, possibly literally, depending on how many times we slay. That is true. The notebook does mean serious. It does mean serious. Look. That's how serious I am. 2 minutes into the stream. Game's right there. Look at it. It's right there. There's the game. I've moved myself to the optimum location so that I don't obstruct any of the lower text. Yeah, take note of that, chat. Take note of that. That I'm here now because it was... Okay. I'm here now because this was deemed the optimum location for me to be. I'm just saying. It's Mike's death, though. Oh, God. What is my death, though? What is? Oh, Lord. Yeah, I know. I like chat. I also like chat. Hello, Cheryl. Welcome. You're here just in time for our very serious playthrough of Slay the Princess. I know. My gosh, super serious stream. It is. It's the most serious you'll ever see it. This is the maximum. This is the maximum seriousness that we could possibly achieve. Right. So here we go. You ready, chat? You ready? Because we're going. I'm just gonna do it. You ready? We're loading. This is where we saved.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Right, here we go. Don't call it a don't call it a date agenda. Call it a death note. Yeah, I don't call the date agenda a death. Okay, right. So chat, just to right. Okay, so here we are. Part one. Cabin. Princess. Okay. We've deduced it, chat. We've deduced it. The princess is in fact in the cabin. Johnny has told us that. I've written it down in my notebook. It's here. The princess is in the cabin. Now, someone mentioned in the comments that, you know, if I wasn't prepared to slay the princess, I should, in fact, not play this game. So, what we're going to do today is slay. But, Mike, I believe in you and your ability to make this a truly serious stream. I'm glad you do. I'm glad you think so, right? So we've understood one simple fact. The princess is in the cabin. We need to slay the princess. Ergo. Right? Ergo.
You're here to slay her.
We're going.
If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Hold on, no, let me just write this down. I've just got to write this down. Princess. Yeah, princess equals end of world. Double underlined. That's how you know. That's how you know it's serious. Right. How dare this game give you the option to not slay this princess? I know. We are here to slay. We are here to... It's too serious for me to handle. I thought that it might be my luck. Today might not be the day for everyone, I'll be honest with you. This is the maximum. This is the most MLG we've ever been. I have pressed the wrong button. Ignore that. That was intentional. I intentionally pressed the wrong button to try and fake out the game. You could skip previously seen dialogue by hitting tab on your keyboard or R1 on your controller. Oh, nice. Okay, alright, that's cool. Right, okay. Oh, the optimum position has failed me. The optimum position has failed. Now I've got to move myself to a more optimum position. Right, okay. Hold on, chat. I'm going to relocate. I'm relocating. 3, 2, 1, bam. There we go. A more optimum position. Right, hold on. No, I've got to write this down as well, right? There is an optimum position. Optimum position. And I can't write position because that is not professional. Position equals right of screen. Perfect. Right, I really feel like we're making some positive progress here, chat. Now we can call this the position Optimus Prime. Exactly. This is the Optimus Prime position. We live and learn. That is true. That is what being serious is about. Exactly. 1,000. We are so friggin' optimized right now. You couldn't imagine it. You couldn't imagine it if you tried. You don't have to. You're watching serious Slay the Princess. Right. The objective. To slay. We're going to cut through all this jibber jab. This is just chat. Right, here we go. We're just going to silently walk on. We say nothing. Here we go.
You make your way up the short path to
That's
the
what
cabin.
serious people do. Right.
You'll find the princess within.
Okay, all right. I've already made a note of the fact that the princess is in the cabin, so I don't think necessarily I need to write that down again. That's efficiency. Absolute efficiency. I'm not writing this twice because that wouldn't be practical. I pressed the wrong button again, but ignore that. Ignore that, chat. Just focus on the professionalism.
A warning before you go any further.
Okay, all right. I'm ready, Johnny.
She will lie,
okay.
She will cheat,
princess,
and she will do everything in her power to stop
lie.
You from slaying her.
Cheat.
Don't believe a word she says.
Necessarily. How do you spell that again? That's fine. Necessarily anti-slay. A single underline on anti-slay. Perfect. We didn't see anything like exactly, Emmy. Exactly. Saw nothing. Did you seriously just press the wrong button? I did. It was a very serious incorrect button press. Hello, hamster. Welcome. From my new forever place. Oh man, congratulations. Oh, that's so cool. I'm glad you got in. I'm glad you took a moment to come and say hi, hamster. Well done for moving in. We're playing serious Slay the Princess. I've taken notes. Look, I've already nearly filled a quarter of a page. That's what's happened. It's that serious. It's that serious.
We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
The hero, inefficient. Garbage. Garbage person inefficiencies.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Exactly. We are here for one purpose, and that is to effectively slay the princess. Thank you very much, Joe, for the 249. I need to draw a peen in that notebook. You need me to draw... Okay, but I'll draw a peen, but it's gonna be a serious peen. Okay? It's gonna be a dong of serious proportions. I drew it. Lazy Kiwi, thank you so much for gifting those 5 subs. I appreciate that, man. Rabbit Raccoon, Blue Birch, Scarleton, Jelly Owl, and Lucky Cleric. Welcome. Welcome to being channel members. It is great to have you all here. Draw a serious peen. I've drawn a very serious peen. However, I can't show that on YouTube because they'll demonetize me. So, you know, that's fine. That's a very big change in energy from the last stream. I thought you might, Doodles. I thought you might. We're going to slay her now. Yeah, we're proceeding. Absolute efficiency. We're not going to say anything. We proceed. We're going in there. Cabin door open. Cabin door closed.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
Brilliant. But there's no mirror. No, wait, I've got to write this down. I've got to write this down. In cabin, no mirror. That may be important, chat. That may be important because the absence of a mirror, as far as I'm concerned, right, the absence of a mirror implies the inability for you to do self-reflection. Therefore, we can't actually and actively reflect upon our own actions, and nor can the narrator. That is an interesting point that we must consider. I'll tell you what, if MatPat was watching this stream, he would be so proud of me. That's what I'm going to write down. MatPat would be proud. Would be proud of me. I'm gonna put an exclamation mark at the end of that to denote its significance. That is a very important note. We won't tell YouTube if you show us the doodle. Okay. As long as you won't tell. Because it's a very serious stream. There you go. That's it. Perfect. Perfect. Some deep psychoanalysis. I thought so, Arthur. I thought that was some cutting-edge psychoanalysis. Physianalysis, ecology. Absolute photosynthesis up in here. We are seriously synergizing down on this game right now. I feel it. I feel it in my bones.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Okay, right, the blade. It's all about the blade. It's all about the blade. Right, okay. We're taking it.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
Okay. All right, perfect. Yeah, it'll be difficult to slay with no blade. But why? Why does the narrator know that it would be difficult to slay if we do not have a blade? Why is the narrator cognizant of that point? It's my theory, my ecology, that I am going to circumvent and suggest that we actually may be able to slay sans blade. Do you feel me? Do you understand? That actually might be the way in which we coagulate. Do you guys understand what I'm saying here? I think that is going to be a pivotal moment. These are our KPIs for sure. Like, absolute efficiency maintained. We have a blade. We're going. We say nothing. We just go.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light.
Yeah, don't worry, we'll circle back to that.
This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
It might just be. It might just be. That's very true. Such rich words. I am broke. I understand. I understand, mate. Don't worry. I'll guide you through this, right? Like we've said before, we'll circle back to this later. Right now, though, what I'm really going to do is I'm actually just going to supernova all over this right now, right? I've got quarks for days, and I am jazzed. Like, let's make it happen.
Her voice carries up the stairs.
She's speak.
Who's there?
It's me.
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Interesting. Do you know what I think about this, chat? I think that it's entirely possible. It's entirely possible that the hero knows more than we may think.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Your house is shit, killing you as a mercy, really. I've written it down, Joe. Murder for bad houses is approved by Jonathan Sims. Right. Okay. Now, absolute efficiency. We cannot speak because speaking is inefficient. So we're just going to continue. I want to see where the story is going. We need to find out.
Good. You're still listening to reason.
Absolutely.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
It is a heavy chain, to be honest. Right, actually, no, we need to write that down. Chain equals heavy. Right, I've got another theory at this point. I'll be honest with you. I've been theorizing about this for a while. It's very interesting that chain was mentioned there. The reason for that is because it is actually twofold. Number one, you'll notice, if I may point out, it stands to reason there are, in fact, 2 chains here. Now, the presence of 2 chains actually puts me in mind of the singer-songwriter rapper 2 Chainz, who I believe may also be implicated within this indiscretion that we're experiencing here. I'm not 100% clear, chat. I'm not 100% clear on how 2 Chainz fits into the narrative yet, but I am sure without a doubt and certainty that will unfold prominently within this storyline. It may also include some other forms of other collaborations which we didn't necessarily see coming. But I'm taking notes. I'm keeping them down here. The chains are heavy. 2 Chainz is, in fact, a rapper. And I believe that these 2 things could be related. In fact, it's entirely possible, chat, based on that theory, that we may, in fact, be Nardwuar. And now I know that that's a controversial theory because I have an understanding of Nardwuar and his workings. However, I am confident that in fact we are here not necessarily to slay the princess, but to interview the princess alongside singer-songwriter and killer rap artist Lil Uzi. There are a lot of different threads that are already coming together, right? You can see how all of these things are interlocking at great speed. Let's continue.
She's so coldly beautiful.
Hello, Crime
Is she
Panda.
really a threat to the world?
Definitely. We've been told, and they wouldn't lie.
Focus on the task at hand.
But exactly, we need efficiency. Absolute efficiency. We need to discover the implications of both 2 Chainz and Lil Uzi in this.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
No. We're here to slay you. Right, okay. Right. Words are for the weak. Weak people speak. That's why they rhyme. So absolute efficiency, we just walk forward.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Perfect.
Oh? No talking then?
No.
Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me?
A very interesting question.
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it.
This is not the most efficient position. I'll be honest with you, chat. I think we're gonna have to relocate once again. Right. Okay. Perfect. We've relocated. I apologize, chat. I apologize. My optimum position, the Optimus Prime position, was not in fact optimal at all. Instead, I've realized the only way to guarantee the optimal position is to leave myself in the center. Now, there's a lot of reasons for this, but I would in fact like to consider one option in particular, and that is that me being in the center is honestly it's the forethought of it. It's proxemics at its prime. Yes, I'm sure that you all understand the principles that are derived around proxemics, so I shan't explain them to you further. Just know that this is correct. It is a new theory that I'm working on. I am, in fact, the princess now.
So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
That's inefficient. We don't need to find out, we just need to act.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
Here we go. Right, efficiency. That's what we're going for. Peak efficiency. There we go. Straight to the point. Let's slay. Let's just do it.
You lunge forward without a moment's hesitation.
Absolutely not.
You feel flesh easily give way and look down to see your blade already sinking deep into her heart.
And now you can see my plan come manifest. Or made manifest, should I say. Shouldn't mention come in this stream. So I have in fact purposefully and thoughtfully censored this savage act for all of you internet folks so that YouTube will be proud of me. In fact, you know what? I'm going to write that down in my book, right? It's not just MacPat, it's also YouTube. Now, I'm not entirely convinced that YouTube necessarily has a place in this narrative. However, I'm not necessarily saying that they don't. It's entirely possible that alongside singer-songwriter and critically acclaimed artist Lil Uzi and 2 Chainz, it's possible that MatPat and YouTube are in fact implicated in this. Thank you for the censor. You are absolutely right. Mike, let us see the murder. You want to see the murder? There, you've seen it now. That's it. YouTube was the real villain all along. It's entirely possible that they might have been. It's entirely possible. Hold on. Wait. I've just had another thought, chat. You guys can go there. Right. Brace yourselves. This is galaxy brained. Right. I have found what peak performance looks like. This is what peak performance looks like. From this location, am able to spy upon all of the actions that are taking place circumspect within this university. And I am going to use my position of power down here. I need to hold my pen high. I'm going to use my position of power down here to be able to confidently and forthrightly slay. Let's continue.
Oh.
Yes.
This is it, isn't it?
We've done what we came to do. I may have clicked the wrong button again, but don't let that deter.
I'm almost embarrassed. I should have seen that coming, but I have to wonder.
It's weird that she's not in immense amounts of pain right now.
Do you actually believe this was enough to kill me?
Yes. I do. Confidently, I can say that this is going to be our piece de resistance. Realistically, next up, we must seriously apply lotion to those scaly arms and effectively moisturize them. That is true. That is very true. Shadow Sparrow, you are absolutely right. Despite censoring it, other streamers couldn't, so it really wouldn't matter. That's unfortunately where you're wrong. I can point out quite confidently with a degree of certainty that is unfathomable to most people, but I will try to explain. This is, in fact, the optimum way to slay the princess, with censorship included, in specific locations, unless otherwise spoken of by the chat.
She's convinced she can't die.
Interesting.
Yes. Even as she lays there dying, she entirely believes herself to be alive and well.
Interesting. I'm going to put a big arrow over to the next page. Believes she cannot die. Perfect. Perfect.
But it's over, isn't it? She stopped breathing moments ago, that arrogant look still plastered on her face.
Perfect. We've come here. We've efficiently dispatched of this individual.
But is it over? Really over?
Yes, it is, yeah. Oh. Weak. Weakness. We have to speak. We have to speak. But, as I say, chat, as I say, we're manifesting new theories even as we speak. So therefore, I believe that it's not, in fact, over.
It's over. Don't get all worked up.
I don't believe it is.
We should make sure. What's the harm in checking for a pulse?
That's true, actually. Yeah, the new speedrun world record.
I really
could
don't
be.
think you should do that. And why shouldn't we? Is there something you're not telling us?
Interesting.
I've told you everything that's happened with complete accuracy. The princess is dead. Your blade pierced her heart. There's no coming back from that.
Exactly. Where did the contrarian go? They've gone. They realized that they couldn't keep up with me, transplant. They've gone. They've gone forever. Right. I'm taking the blade back.
You lean down and wrap your hand around the blade's hilt. But as you begin to slide it out of its resting place, you feel a sharp and sudden jab in your side.
Ouch.
What was that?
Oh, Lord.
I guess I won't be dying alone after all.
Oh.
Quick, let's get out of here.
You mean I was wrong?
It's too late for that now. You collapse to the ground as the mortally wounded princess twists a blade of her own deeper between your ribs.
What?
As you fall, she falls with you, exhausted by the effort, the little life that was left in her eyes fading rapidly.
What?
An eye for an eye. A life for a life. I guess we're even now. See you around.
You were so close. Why did you hesitate? It doesn't matter. At least you managed to take her with you. For whatever that's worth.
That's an interesting
Everything goes
conclusion.
dark, and you die.
That's a very interesting conclusion to the story. I'm coming back up, chat. I'm coming back up. It's almost as if playing this game seriously didn't necessarily change the outcome of the result. It's almost as if people from the comments section, if you play this game with a specific objective in mind of completing the game as it tells you to do, for some reason, you don't get any different result. It's almost as if the game is decided for you before you even start playing. In fact, one might possibly argue that my way of playing was just a different way of playing that was actually, at least, moderately entertaining. Right, enough of this seriousness. Let's get to it, shall we, chat? It's a Tuesday, and I'm feeling up for being silly. So let's get to it. Those guys can take that part of the stream all the way to the bank, where we played this game efficiently, seriously, positive, sensible theories, and we still got the same result. What a time. What a time. So, there you go, YouTube comment section. A serious playthrough of Slay the Princess. Good lord. Right, okay. Let's get silly. Let's get silly. Right, okay. On your path to the woods, at the end of the path is a cabin. Right, okay, chat. I've got an idea.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Brace yourself. Brace yourself. Here we go. Right, okay. If you leave the knife, you succeed. Brittany. No spoilers. No spoilies. Don't be. It's okay. You don't need to tell me. Right, anyway. So, what are we going to do then, chat? What are we going to do? So, we've done the anti-slay run. We have done the serious slay run. It's time to find out something else. It's time to find out something else. So, right, I think what we're gonna do, I think we go to the cabin. I think that's what we should do. Because we now know that she is, we now know that she's kind of immortal. I think we've sort of figured that bit out. There was a clue in the previous game that no matter what you do, she will just keep coming back because there are millions of versions of her, millions of different variants and things like that. So, like, I think that it's possible there might be a way to cut through the metaverse, and maybe we have to find, like, the original princess, as difficult as that's probably going to be, right? Possibly. So, I think... Yeah, but we already slew her.
I can assure you that you didn't slay her, and that she didn't kill you. People don't just spring back to life after dying, and the two of us are meeting for the very first time.
Yeah, right. Whatever, narrator. Whatever.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
Okay, I know. I think the narrator is hiding something. I'm gonna have a biscuit.
This whole thing's a crock of shit. She's just going to pull a knife out of nowhere and stab us again.
Okay, that I was not ready for. Oh my god. Oh my god. Who is the cheated? Who's that?
Stabbed to death? Well, you won't have to worry about that. The princess is unarmed.
Okay. Alright.
Yeah, that's exactly what you told us last time. You said this whole thing would be easy, but after we sank our blade into her heart, she just got up and started stabbing us.
You're not wrong. Also, why do you sound like Grizzop? There's a reference that, like, maybe a third of the audience will get. But yeah, wow.
Calm down. I assure you she has no weapons. So there's no reason to fear her. You were made for this job. You'll do just fine.
Incredible. the cheated's just like, well, I think that you're all shit. I'm with the cheated. Let's assume that I'm telling the truth, and all of this really did already happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything? Exactly.
Those are two very different questions, but fine. I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving.
It does.
Let's say for a moment that...
Hold up, because the music is like... The music and the sound effects are like quite overwhelming, so let's just turn that down. Sorry, let's just say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version
You
of me.
died last time, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me.
Okay. I mean, we did. We did exactly what you said.
We mostly listened to you. How are we supposed to know she'd spring back to life?
Right?
If she sprung back to life in this hypothetical scenario, then clearly you didn't slay her.
But we did slay her, because she died.
But congratulations, you've been given a chance to actually do this right.
Right, okay.
And I believe your other question was something along the lines of, oh, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences.
Did we just get me-me-me'd? I think that's what just happened. Me. You little bitch, baby. You can't even slay a princess. Right, well, fuck you, Johnny.
What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. We stabbed the princess princess stabbed us, and now everyone's right back to where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me.
Exactly.
Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely?
Okay. Interesting.
Had you failed to slay the princess, what would have happened to everyone in the place you left?
Good question.
Screw this. Who cares what happened to everyone else? She's not going to play fair, so we should do what we can to save ourselves and just get out of here.
Is this a loop? Or are we're clearly with people who can see through the time-space continuum, right? There are some characters which seem to intersect with all of the stuff. But There are also some characters who only seem to live in a single instance. Also, hello, Gem. It's good to see you, man. Welcome.
At least you know not to trust her, but you do realize that everything and everyone includes you, right? If you turn around and leave, you're dooming yourself as well as everyone else.
No, we've been down that path. We've been down that path.
We were so close to finishing the job last time. She can't get the jump on us twice. If we're careful, we should be fine.
She 100% can. She 100% can.
That's the spirit. Just keep that stiff upper lip, and you'll save the world in no time at all.
Of course. Yeah, absolutely. All right, fine. I'll just keep a stiff upper lip, and then we'll just go and murder someone in a basement. That always turns out fine, I guess. Fine, we go. We go.
A warning before you go any further.
Okay.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her.
Don't believe a word
she
says or doesn't say. On the other hand, Imogen would have rocked as the narrator. That is true, actually, Emmy. That is very true.
He couldn't be more on the money. But we're really doing this, aren't we? I'd say you're lost, but I'm stuck here with you.
Right, fine. The cheated, you're coming with me, bud. We're going on this adventure together.
We know what to look out for this time. We know to be careful.
Right. Okay, here we go. We're going to sneak. That's what we're going to do. We're going to creep.
Just stay focused and you'll be fine.
I am still convinced in some way that Lil Uzi and 2 Chainz are somehow involved in this. Right. We go. We go. Wait for it. We go.
The interior of the cabin is a jagged mess of warped wood and broken boards, their splintered edges as uninviting as shattered glass.
Hey, the mirror's back!
The only furniture of note is a pointed table with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
This is an concern.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
This is also a concern, and this is also a concern, but this... that's my main concern. Right, we'll take this.
You take the blade from the table.
We got it.
It will be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Okay, here we go.
Feels a bit better to have a weapon in our hands. Let's make her hurt for what she's done to us.
Let's make her hurt. I love it. I love these voices. That's fantastic. Let's make her hurt. Right, let's have a quick look in the mirror. Let's have a quick look in the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here.
So something happens in the second act that creates a mirror here.
What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime.
Okay. Right, let's wipe it off.
You reach forward and rub your hand, but there was a mirror a second ago.
It's us, the dragon.
Now
We're still here.
Yet another thing in here playing tricks on us. I hate this place.
That's fine. The mirror still doesn't do anything. That's very interesting. But the cabin is different than last time.
Very different.
Yeah, very different.
Maybe that's because you haven't actually been here. I hope this means you'll finally drop that ridiculous past life nonsense. You haven't died, and you certainly haven't been killed by the princess.
So is the narrator telling the truth? That's my next big question in all of this. Is the narrator actually telling the truth? I believe the narrator is lying. I'm going to play this through believing that the narrator is actually lying to us.
So focus up. A lot's riding on this.
Right, here we go. Let's go to the basement. Got a knife. It's a big old knife.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing what must once have been stairs. The fractured slats look as if they've been torn from their source and violently jammed into the wall.
You're a fractured slat.
The air seeping up from below has an almost metallic quality to it, like the smell of fresh blood. And you can hear what sounds like the rhythmic scraping of metal coming from down below. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
You have bad house, you must
That's
die!
Right. Scraping. I told you she has something, I told you.
So the scraping is new. Has she got a machete?
That sound could be anything. It's probably just her chains dragging across the floor. I am begging you to get out of your head.
Okay.
Her grating voice carries up the stairs.
If it mentions machete, I called it.
I hope you've come to rescue me. I've been stuck down here forever.
I hope you come to rescue me.
There is something so wrong with that voice.
Yeah, it's awful.
Yeah, she thinks she's better than us, like she doesn't even have to put on an act this time.
Yeah.
As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view, her sharp eyes following you from across the room.
I think you've got a machete. I think that you have a machete.
I wonder if she remembers us.
Oh, yeah, she will do.
Finally, somebody. Quick, get me out of these chains. We're not safe here.
We're not safe here. I'm chained up. Definitely. That's why you can't see my hands. Don't mention anything else. Just come save me. Stab.
Come on now, we're not falling for that, are we?
Look at this.
She's
face.
trying to trick us, but she can't hide that threatening edge to her voice. She just wants us to get close, to let our guard down.
Nah, you're not wrong.
If she sounds threatening, it's because her mask is already slipping. She knows why you're here. You are armed, after all.
We are.
What are you waiting for? You are here to rescue me, right?
You're talking down a tube, love. I can't understand what you're saying through this toilet roll tube. Stab. Okay. All right. If I come close to you, you're just gonna stab me, aren't you? Yeah, should we just do it? Oh my god, there's so many options. There is so many options. Wow. Turn around and leave. Right, okay, hold on. If I come close, you're just gonna stab me, aren't you?
What? No!
You are?
No,
Come
I
on.
wouldn't stab you.
But you would.
I am just a sweet, innocent princess trapped here for no reason.
Who is also talking down a toilet roll tube. I will fight. Look, stab. Look, if I come closer
And
to
you are a brave knight who's supposed to walk up to, not stabbing distance to help me.
Okay, well, as long as we walk to not stabbing distance.
I have absolutely zero doubts that she is going to stab us if we get close to her.
I fully agree.
She certainly feels threatening.
Yes.
Just because she's acting like she's going to stab you doesn't mean she has the means to actually do it.
I don't trust the red font either, to be honest with you.
But you know who is armed? You. So stop second-guessing yourself and do your job.
I'm not second-guessing myself, I'm second-guessing her. Oh my god, hello Doodles, his sibling. Welcome.
But I'm
Welcome.
nervous.
I am nervous. To be fair, you're not wrong.
All the more reason to jump into the deep end and deal with her right now before you waste any more time getting stuck in your head.
I'll be honest with you, that is spoken like someone who truly is well outside of stabbing distance. Mr. Streamer, her arms are behind her back. She has a kinge. She may have a kinge. I mean, it's possible. I think, like I say, I think she has a machete, but we don't know. Do you remember what happened last time?
Last time? If somebody came into my house and stabbed me to death and then I killed him, surely I would remember that.
She remembers. Oh. She remembers.
But I don't remember it, so it must not have happened.
I guess not.
There you go again, talking up delusions about a past life experience that clearly didn't happen.
The narrator has got to be able to pick up on this intonation. That was far too specific information for the narrator to not pick up on. Come on now.
Ugh, it's like the two of you are working together on this. Aren't you listening to her? She's obviously lying through her teeth.
Completely agree.
I'm terrible at spotting lies, and even I can tell something's up here. We can't be the only ones that looped back to the start. Someone else has to remember, right?
Probably.
Yes, something is obviously up, and we can all tell that she's lying. The thing she's lying about is how dangerous she is, not dimension hopping or time travel or whatever it is you think you're doing.
So she's got a knife, and we've got a liar. These two things, I believe, are true. So what's the play here? But that's exactly what happened, so you do remember it.
Would I just lie?
Yes.
Would I just lie to your face and tell you a thing I remembered happening didn't happen just so I could stab you again?
Yes, very much so. Yes.
I mean, just so I could stab you for the first time.
Exactly. Exactly.
Aha! She slipped up there.
Yeah, she did.
said again, and her taking it back doesn't count.
That's right. She didn't say no takebacks. So therefore, we can take it back.
Do you hear how deranged you sound right
That's
now?
how it works.
Please stop dawdling. This is only going to end with violence. Postponing the inevitable is only going to make it worse for you when it actually happens.
All right. I'm going to posit a theory, a genuine theory this time. A game theory. I think that the narrator is the princess. Or some sort of entity that is predetermined to enable us to keep slaying the princess for some unknown reason, because we haven't actually done anything yet. I bet those fingers are crossed too. I bet they are as well, Emmy. I bet those fingers are well crossed. They must be crossed so hard. They're one of those people who can cross their toes over as well. I think that's... do you have that ability? I think that's weird. But like, I know there are some people who can do it. Can you cross all your fingers? I can't. I can only cross like those ones. Anyway. Yeah, never heard that take. Have you not, Brittany? It's entirely possible that I might be an original content creator. Wow. Amazing. Thank you. I'm reasoning it through. Welcome to the Scab Squad. Yeah, exactly. Welcome to the Scab Squad. I know you have a knife. I'll let you out of here if you drop it.
A knife?
A knife.
What are you talking about? I don't have a knife. Where would I keep a knife?
In your bottom.
And why would I stab you to death? I don't know you. You haven't given me a reason to stab you to death. It would be so silly of me to cut you open and look at your insides.
That would also be strange, and I wouldn't enjoy it.
Okay, I could have sworn we didn't mention stabbing anyone to death.
No. We didn't necessarily. We mentioned stabbing at some point, but not to death. It was just a pleasant mention of stabbing.
Sounds like she's really out for blood. Fortunately for you, she isn't armed.
Have you checked your butthole? It's true. It's true. We haven't checked her butthole. That might be exactly where she's keeping a machete. Right. Okay, prove to me that you don't have a knife.
It would be so much easier to prove that I do have a sharp object. I could just show it to you. But I don't have one, so I can't.
Your hands are behind your back.
The princess smiles as she pulls her hands from behind her back.
She's put it between her cheeks. I've done this before. There's a bit of lore that no one needs. It's between her butt cheeks.
But look at this! Hands! Hands that don't have anything in them to stab you with!
Perfect. Don't clip that, by the way. No one else needs to know that.
Her smile stretches into an even wider grin as she shakes her sleeves.
But they're not going to be in your sleeves because it's in your ass. We know this.
And empty sleeves, too. Look at how few stabbing implements I have. It's practically zero.
I don't believe that whatsoever. Oh, my lord. How thick do you think she is? You don't have to be that thick in order to keep something between your cheeks. Try it. Get a credit card or something. Give it a try. Right. But what if you're hiding it somewhere secret? I wonder where that could be.
I've shown you all of my hiding spots.
Your prison
what kind
pocket,
of princess do you think I am? I would never hide something sharp somewhere secret.
I think that you would. I've already posited it several times.
Wait, that sounds like I'm lying, but I'm actually not. My secret zones are for me, only they have nothing to do with you or my intention to not stab you to death the second you get close to me.
My secret zones! I have never, ever, ever heard someone refer to their ass as their secret zone. Fucking credit to you. Do you know what? You got me. Do you know what? You got me. Princess, please. You're slaying me now. Good lord, my secret zones.
Her smile drops for a moment, her expression sharp and flat.
That's because she just let the machete slip and it sliced a little bit of her ass open. Her cheeks have never been deeper.
I assure you, there's nothing hidden there.
If there's just a flop and one falls off, we'll know. We will know.
I'm inclined to believe her on that one. She seems serious.
Yeah, well, I mean, she does seem serious, but I still don't believe her.
Of course, but that doesn't mean that she doesn't have something hidden somewhere. We know for a fact she's armed.
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, sharp. Yeah, exactly. Secret zones. I mean, it could be under one of her boobs. It would be quite difficult to keep a machete under her boobs. But then again, you know what? I am not necessarily gonna write that off. I'd like to trust you, but you're being very sus.
That's so rude of you, passing judgments on strangers you've never met just because they're different from you.
You know, it's
How would
just
you
because
like
you're
it if I
different
did
from
that,
me.
huh?
It's not because you're different from me. It's because you're being extremely sus.
Silly little bird face thinks he's so serious coming down here but doesn't know anything.
Bird
Thinks he
face.
could tell me to get rid of all the knives I don't even have while he gets to wave one around right in front of me.
I'm showing you that I have a knife, but why bird face? Do we have a bird face? I thought we were a dragonborn.
I bet you didn't like that, did you? I bet you didn't like being judged for no reason.
I didn't like being called bird face, but you are being sus. That's not fair. That's not fair. You're not fair.
How many more times does she have to vaguely threaten you before you finally decide you're ready to deal with her?
Johnny, let the adults talk, please.
We're clearly still figuring out our angle. We don't have the luxury of watching this from a distance.
We're trying to have a tete-a-tete here.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you think I'm in a position of luxury right now?
I think that you are in the most luxurious position you could possibly be in. Not here, somewhere else, and supposedly time-locked.
You're acting like you are. My entire world is at risk.
Nah, bud.
Then maybe you should behave with a little more humility.
Mike,
A
did
bit
you
of
say you're feeling
self-deprecation
cheated?
would go a long way.
That's very true. I do feel cheated. I can be the voice of the cheated. Apparently, that I just adopt the characters that we're experiencing throughout this
No.
game.
I have my dignity.
Last time, it was indignant. This time, it's cheated.
Fine. Then we'll continue to treat you exactly how you deserve to be treated.
Exactly. Stands to reason. Now, please. The big kids are talking here. Come in, look. I'm sure we can talk this out.
But we don't have anything to talk through. We're strangers and this place is cramped and annoying and you should just come over here and let me out.
Right.
I think I've said my piece at this point.
Yeah, you have. Like I say, please, Johnny, just let it go.
I think we all have. But if you want to keep exhausting your questions, it beats getting stabbed to death.
Don't wait and ask her things for too long. Interesting. Interesting take. We killed each other last time, and I'd rather not do that again.
But if we killed each other, then why are we here? Right now. Both of us normal and unstabbed.
I don't. That's the bit I'm trying to figure out, to be honest with you. I'm not 100% sure. Okay. All right. Should we just leave? Should we just go? I think maybe we should just go. Should we just go? Yeah, I'm leaving. We're out. Sorry, this is too weird. See you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye now.
It's boring if you leave.
Bye-bye now.
She's bored?
Yeah.
That's absurd. She doesn't get to be bored. Not in a way that matters. She's a prisoner. She's...
Why doesn't she get
Shit. In a sudden burst of movement, the princess leaps towards you, a blade erupting from her free arm, her wrist limp and empty from the violent expulsion. Huh. So I guess she did have a knife of her own after all.
She had a machete! I told you! I told you she had a machete! It's, well, it's by the by that it is her arm, but at the same time, I was right about one of the 8 things that I possibly posited.
How conciliatory of you. We appreciate it, really. Now what are we going to do?
Leave.
At least we're safe here. She's still in chains.
Yeah, exactly. Although probably not for long.
and those chains stop her from continuing her advance, at least for a moment.
Exactly. How dare you approach me with your machete arm?
She looks down at them with something between annoyance and confusion.
Oh no, she's gonna cut her arm. She's gonna cut her arm off, isn't she? She's gonna cut her arm off.
And then she slices through her arm.
I am a savant. I knew it. I knew it. Wait, where'd the machete go? Where's the machete gone?
Okay, maybe we aren't safe here.
No, of course we bloody aren't.
She doesn't even hesitate before darting towards you with a terrifying speed you can't hope to outpace.
Okay, all right then.
Ah, shit. Okay, she's down an arm and we still have a weapon. I guess we'll have to use it.
I guess we will.
And use it you do. But unfortunately for you, and for the entire world, you are horribly outmatched.
Well, obviously.
You keep pace with her for a single brief and wordless exchange before she severs your hand and, with it, your only line of defense.
Yeah, well, I mean, I kind of had a feeling that this is how this was going to play out.
She's much better at this than she was last time.
Oh, the mouse has switched around. The mouse has switched because she cut off our right hand, so we now have our left hand. Now I can pick your nose. Pick.
Yeah, it's unreal. Bloody cheater.
Yeah, absolutely a cheater. Absolutely a cheater.
I'm going to kill you now.
Big cheater, Peter. You're not very fair or fun.
And with a squelch, she does just that.
Well, I mean, she's about as efficient as I was last time.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
Right. Now you're unarmed. Thanks, bloody Baroness. Chapter 3. The arms race.
You're on a path in the woods. No,
What?
Fuck that. If
Yeah.
we're going to have to keep doing this over
Yeah,
and
fuck
over
that.
and over again, we're not starting in that goddamn woods every time. We're starting in the fucking cabin.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, too bloody right. Too bloody right.
You're what? The interior of the cabin is sharp. A constricting mess of curved and battered sheet metal pushing you
Oh,
towards... Wait, excuse me? What just happened? What did you just do?
Wait, what? Wait, hold on. The cheated can influence this.
I feel dizzy.
Interesting.
Oh ho ho ho! I guess I took us to the cabin, didn't I? Isn't that interesting? Who holds the cards now?
Very
The
interesting.
circle's getting smaller and smaller. Running isn't an option anymore. We have to fight.
Who's this Joker?
Yeah, but for whom? Someone or something is out there pulling the strings and we're all just puppets until we can figure out how to see them.
Who's that?
But what if that someone is us, eh?
They all seem to know
Wouldn't
each
that
other.
be neat?
Who's the paranoid? Who's the hunted?
If we were the ones pulling the strings, I'm pretty sure we wouldn't have died twice already.
I mean, yeah, to be fair.
Great, so obviously you've already been here. How many times?
I mean, like, 3?
This is our third?
Yeah.
No wonder things have fallen apart. You do realise that every time you fail, she escapes and an entire world is damned to destruction, right?
No. How many different voices are there? We may never know, Ginger 25112003. We may never know.
That can't be right. That's too much responsibility.
There's a lot of responsibility, to be fair.
It's only too much responsibility if these worlds are real.
Ah, now the paranoid is getting in on this. Oh, yes. Okay, all right.
Let's just stay focused, shall we?
I'm ready. And Shadow Sparrow, I am seeing your messages, my dude.
The only furniture of note is a bent metal table. A pristine blade perched. We take it.
Right.
Okay, sure, you take the blade before letting me finish telling you it's there.
Okay.
It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Interesting.
This feels right. We just have to keep our senses sharp.
I'll just sit here, shall I? I'll just sit here and go along for the ride.
That's right, we've got to be able to win eventually.
I mean, probably.
What if winning is the wrong move?
Well, I mean, that's true.
It isn't. I don't care whether you trust me or not, but at least trust that defeating the person who has apparently killed you twice already is a good idea.
Well, I'm with the paranoid here. What if slay is the wrong play?
I'd love to get started just as much as you would, but how are we supposed to get down there?
The hole. Here. There's a hole.
You walk through the door. You do know what doors are, right?
Or maybe we can use this mirror.
But there isn't a door. It's just that mirror again.
Love the mirror.
There isn't a mirror. You really messed things up, didn't you? It's like you can't even see reality anymore.
That's interesting. That's interesting.
We can see our reality just fine. Why should we trust his?
Okay.
I can feel the air coming up from behind it, stinking of iron and steel. He might be right. Could be a trick. If our other senses can't feel it, then we can't trust it.
Interesting. Interesting. Okay, I guess we approach the mirror. Finally, we have some agency in this.
You make your way to the door at the end of the room, stopping just in front of it. You really must think you're looking at a mirror. Well, it doesn't exist. Just reach forward and open it.
Okay, let's open the mirror.
Let's just fumble for the handle and be done with it. I don't care what we look like. I care about getting to the end of this mess.
Can we open the mirror? Is this... Wipe the mirror clean, yeah.
You reach forward and place your hand on the door to the basement. It creaks open.
Interesting. The mirror is definitely something, but I don't know what it is. Like, at the end of the previous run, the mirror was what was there at the end. But it's also what's there at the beginning. Maybe this is like a Slay the Spire moment, where there's this portal through the mirror that allows you to see different instances or things like that. I don't know.
And the mirror's gone. How surprising.
Yeah, a mirror portal
It was
is
never
possible.
there. Just an illusion. It feels like it's hiding something from us. It's part of the big picture. I just know it. That's why it's being kept from us.
It is, yeah, I mean, it is part of the bigger picture, but I'm not sure.
Guess it's
how
time
that
for us to
fits.
see her again. Just stay focused and you'll be fine.
Right, okay, let's see what state she's in this time.
You step forward, but you don't get a chance to linger on the basement stairs. They are smooth and flat and metallic, an unintentional and unfortunately slippery ramp that quickly sends you skittering to the bottom.
Interesting.
Your body tumbles onto
Hi.
the basement floor and the form of the princess comes into view, standing at a distance. She gives you a wry smile.
Well, this time her hands are in front of her.
Hi, it looks like you don't have a way out, so I'm not going to play dumb anymore.
Okay.
But don't worry about how bad you did last time. That's part of the fun.
Sure. How many machetes does she have? We may never know. Maybe she does have another ass machete.
She's toying with us. She's acting like she already knows she's won.
Is she, though?
Thinking about dying makes us as good as dead. The only thing that matters is survival.
I'm kind of with the hunted on this one.
Actually, does survival matter? We've died twice and nothing bad has come of it.
That's true.
We just need to find a way to win once.
Okay, interesting take.
Nothing bad has come of it yet.
And that's the pivotal point, right? That's the main juncture. Nothing bad seems to have happened yet. But what is the bad thing that's going to come of either us dying over and over or the princess dying over and over?
Plenty bad has come of it. You've left at least one entire world to ruin. The people there mattered.
Well, yeah, but, you know.
The past isn't real.
Wait,
There's
hold on.
only here and now.
Hold on. That was the first... I could be wrong here, but that was the first time that I think I've seen the narrator actually admit that there is a past, present, and future that we have influenced. I think that's the first time that the narrator... Was that a slip? Or was that like actually something real? That's really interesting. That's really, really interesting.
Your internal bickering
Oh.
is cut short by the wet sound of slicing meat. From the princess's arms erupt twin blades glistening with her blood, the empty flesh of her arms flopping at her elbows like torn sleeves. The chain clatters to the floor.
Right. Both of her arms are machetes this time. How did I not see this coming? It's just machetes all the way down. It's literally just machetes all the way down. Oh my god.
She's loose, and she is coming for you.
Okay.
You're going to make me walk over to you, aren't you?
I mean, is that such an inconvenience at this juncture?
Shit. She's coming for us and I'm out of ideas.
Well, you put us in this situation, so maybe you should think of something quick. We're fighting her, obviously. We're going to appeal to her authority, puff her up a bit. There's no reason we can't talk this out. Well, there is. We're going to unconditionally surrender. No, I don't think that'll work. It's easy. I'm going to try Okay. 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 This is an option. This is an option. Or we're going to fight her and we're going to have a stiff upper lip about it. She can't hurt us if we don't let ourselves feel it. That's how it works. That is how it works. She wins by killing us, right? So let's beat her to it. All of these ideas suck. Think up something better. Like, I am going to... We're going to flirt our way out of this. That's what we're going to do. This is a love story. Let's get our A game on.
Now, I've tolerated quite a bit from you, but this is a bridge too far. Please don't try romancing the princess. She wants to kill you. She's going to end the world if you don't stop her.
Johnny boy, I'm going to stop you right there.
Yeah, do we have to flirt with the murderous monster?
Yes. It's the only way.
I'd rather not.
Well, the hunted, you better strap in too.
Maybe it'll work. Maybe it'll throw her off. I know I'd be thrown off if she started flirting with us.
That is also true.
I'm fine with it. Let's see where this goes.
Let's see what happens. That's it, cheated. Right, okay, what killer lines? Give... Hold on. I have got to move myself out the way. God, I can't put this anywhere. Right, chat, I need you to see this. Give her the look. This is amazing. Should we just go straight for the kill? Should we just go straight for the kill? We'll just give her the old... Let's go for it. We're going straight for the kill, chat.
The look.
The look.
The look.
The look.
We've all used it.
Yeah, you know the look. Everyone knows the look.
Yeah, do you not know about the look?
Oh, I know about the look.
Are you sure we want to use the look so early? It's supposed to be saved for emergencies.
What? No, I think we need to bust out the look.
You flash the princess the look.
Ooh. What do she do?
And a rosy blush rushes to the princess's cheeks as she breaks into a wide grin. Unbelievable.
I knew it. The look never fails. We all know the look. We all know the look. If you guys have watched Final Space, you guys will know the look. Let's do this.
Oh, is that how it is? Yeah, okay, I feel that. I like you too. Neat.
Woo! They like us. Let's go.
Oh, be damned. This is actually going to work, isn't it?
Amazing. Amazing.
Still going to kill you. But now we can both enjoy a mutual romantic subtext to the murder.
Ah. Balls, this didn't play out the way I'd intended.
Or not. Is anything going to work with her? She's so single-minded. It's like, whatever we do, it's always going to end exactly the same.
She's single-minded. And single.
Blush still glowing in her cheeks. The princess closes the distance between you, blades flashing.
or blades? No, I'm not going there.
She skewers you.
Okay. And not in a good way. If you know, you know.
Ow.
Yeah.
What worthwhile romance doesn't hurt at least a little bit? What matters is that she likes us. She's even said as much.
Who is this? Why are there so many people here? Who is the smitten?
Oh, a new one of us.
Oh, good.
I thought that only happens when we die. Did we die?
Did we? Oh, we did.
You're on a... No, you're in a... Where the hell are you?
I don't know where the hell we are.
We're dead, aren't
Are we?
We're dead. How long have we been dead? Have we been dead the whole time?
Could have been dead the whole time.
Stop saying dead, all of you. We might have died a second ago, but right now we're extremely not dead.
Interesting. Very interesting.
This is all horribly wrong. How many times have you been here?
I mean, quite a few, to be honest with you, narrator. If you're new to this, let me clue you in. This is what happens at the end of the game, except this is a little weird.
This is 4.
Yeah, well, sure.
No wonder everything's such a mess. This wasn't supposed to go past 1.
I know. I know!
I wonder what you're going to do next. You're so full of ideas, and I love that.
Oh, I love that you love that.
But I guess we don't have time to talk about things before the princess advances.
Again?
Okay, whatever we do gets us another us. Let's see how many we can stack. There's got to be a point where it makes us better than her.
That's an interesting
As long as we
conjecture.
keep moving.
Maybe she'll give us the old Edward Scissorhands cuddle. Maybe that's what's
We'll
coming.
win her heart eventually.
Yeah, absolutely right, the smitten.
It's going to get so loud in here. How are we going to keep it all straight?
No idea.
Come on, show me something new.
I'm trying, huh? Yeah, I mean, do you want to... I can show... You know. I hear that that's what everyone wants. Right, okay. Right, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? What did we do before? We're going to let her stab us, and we're going to have a stiff upper lip. That's exactly what we're going to do. We're just going to accept it, and then afterwards, we'll go out for a nice cup of tea, and we'll think about what we did. It doesn't work, she kills you again, and again, and again. Your memory blurs as your consciousness leaps from life to life, holding only snippets of the conflict that transpires.
She's going to kill this body either way. So stop feeling what it feels.
Oh, hello, the cold. How are you?
She skewers you.
Yeah,
Ooh, not bad. Real tough.
really, really tough. You don't know how tough. Super tough.
Well, there's more of us. Let's see if that helps.
Brilliant.
We just have to hit her harder.
Ah, hello, the stubborn. Yeah, exactly.
She skewers you.
Wonderful.
You'll have to be trickier than that.
We'll try.
Then you skewer yourself.
Oh, yeah, let's fucking go. How many machetes has she got now? She's got like 6 machetes.
I thought we both understood that dying doesn't get you anywhere.
Well, we're trying.
Huh, that didn't do much of anything. We're tougher than I thought.
Day, the contrarian's back.
What's the point? It's all the same.
Hello, the broken.
She skewers you.
Lovely.
Oh, don't give up on me just yet. You gotta keep going.
Yeah, we're still, oh, don't worry, we're still in the fight. Yeah, we'll hit her harder if you know what I mean.
It doesn't matter how many times this takes, we can't give up.
Exactly.
Okay, let's go again.
We're gonna keep getting stabbed if it takes all day.
Let's appeal to her better nature. We haven't tried that. I'm sure she'll listen to reason.
Hello, the opportunist. Welcome. She really became Edward Scissorhands. She really did, yeah.
She skewers you.
Okay, all right.
See? We're getting better.
Are we?
Okay, yeah. That was a good one.
Was that a good one?
None of this is working. Think.
Ah, the skeptics joined our team. That's me. I'm the skeptic.
She skewers you.
And we're skewered again like a barbecue.
We're getting close to something. Can't you feel it? One last time.
One more time.
You're
One more
right.
time.
One last time. That's all we need.
That's what we keep saying. That's where the gambling addiction starts.
And then everything goes dark, and you die.
But didn't we? But we did die. We did. That happened. It's already happened. It's over. We died. But we did die. Chapter 4: Mutually Assured Destruction.
Your Honor, don't lose your head. We're in the cabin, and we'll take it from here.
Right, okay, alright, the speed run. We have got literally every single voice in our head, and we are just gonna rip through this.
Everything feels like it finally fits, doesn't it? We're up here, which is different,
Yep.
and different is good.
Probably.
And our steel claw is already in our hand.
Steel claw?
Ho-ho! What if we throw it out the window?
We could throw it out the window.
Over my dead body.
No, maybe we don't.
That won't be very hard. We've died a lot. But I can't say I mind anymore.
Alright, the broken, come on, pick it up.
Besides, what better way to die so very many times than at the sharp hands of a beautiful woman?
You're a bit of a neckbeard, aren't you? I'm gonna be honest. Smitten, you just gotta, we're gonna switch those gears.
Sure, I can think of a better way to die.
Yeah, go on then, Skeptic, you tell him.
They're all the same, really.
No, the cold, come on now, come
How
on
about
now.
we stop thinking about horrible ways to die? I don't want us to accidentally manifest anything.
Oh, we've manifested like 20,000 things at this point. I'm not sure manifesting more is going to change the state of play.
The only thing we're gonna manifest is finally ending up on top.
If you know what I mean. Hey-o! Got him! Got him! Let's go!
There are entirely too many of you. How many times have you been here? This isn't good. This is...
How about you stick to describing things, and we'll stick to doing them?
Yeah, we'll just get it done.
Yeah, leave it to the pros. We'll notch up that win in no time.
Oh, do you know what? I'm fully on board. I'm jazzed.
Narrator, we heroically stride through the door and towards our destined final encounter with our star-crossed lover.
He sounds a little bit Matt Berry as well. That's pretty amazing. With our star-crossed lover.
Fine by me. You walk to the door and onto the basement stairs, only...
It's more of a slide. We know.
Yeah, it's probably a slide.
Fine, I'll just shut up then and speed this whole thing along.
Yeah, thanks. Actually, do you know what? That would be a real help, I'll be honest with you.
Are you sure you don't want me to describe the stairs? Or this room, or anything? It feels like I'm hardly a part of this.
Oh. Okay, I feel bad now. Okay. Alright, you know what? I feel bad. No, you can be... Don't worry, narrator. You can be part of it. You can describe the things in the environment. How about that? How about that? Zach Brannigan. Yeah, maybe, actually. Mike, listen to the Smitten. We want to kiss. We'll try it.
Don't care, just want to win.
No, but just let them describe just some of the minor things. They're a valued member of the team.
Fine. You make your way to the basement, where the princess awaits you.
There we go.
You know, this last time I killed you, and you didn't pop right back up again?
Yeah.
I thought I'd actually done it. I thought I'd cut you into so many pieces you just weren't able to stitch yourself back together.
And yet...
But I guess we're not done. That's okay with me. It's good even. I like that.
Do you know what? I like you.
I got something ready for you while you were gone. Do you want to see it?
I do want to see it. I hope that it is a bouquet of roses and or a chocolate or several.
I'm not going to wait for an answer. I'm just going to show you. It's worth it though. Just you wait. And not for very long, because I'm going to do it right now.
All right, you do it right now. I'm ready. Get on top. Let's go. Yeah.
Are you going to say what she does?
Yeah, you know?
Do you want me to talk now?
Look, yeah, because we said, look, you're a valued member of the team.
Well, yeah, she says she has something new. I want to hear about the new thing.
Yeah, what is the new thing?
Yeah, me too.
Wait, can she only act if the narrator tells us? Can she only act if the narrator describes what's going... Is everyone in this intrinsically linked? There's multiple versions of us. There's multiple versions on her. But there's only one narrator per permutation. Something's up with that.
I think I speak for all of us when I say that I would like to hear you describe her new thing.
I want to know what her new thing is.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay then.
Yeah, I want to know. I want to know.
Here we go. Now.
Okay, here we go.
The princess's skin twists, splitting into red blooms of raw meat as it stretches and tears. And then it erupts.
Oh, good. She is now a pile of machetes. This is the cursed Wolverine fanfic that we just didn't need. Wolverine's body was made of adamantium, and the princess from Slay the Princess is made of machetes. Realistically, these two could be cousins. Maybe they're relatives of each other. I have no idea. This is incredible. Who knew? Who knew?
She becomes a wave of blood and viscera, pieces of her splattering against the walls. All that remains in the center of the room is a skeleton of blades.
Brilliant.
A heart beats furiously in its cage of a chest.
Fantastic. Well, at least we've got a clear view of the heart now.
Are you ready for what comes next?
Does it involve machetes?
Holy shit!
Indeed.
She's gorgeous.
That's me, I'm edgy.
Absolutely divine.
Well, the Smitten, you sure have a taste in knives.
Yes, behold the perfect woman.
Oh, fuck. Do you know what? In the words of the big Markiplier himself, smash. I'm just saying.
Do you think we can throw her out the window?
Now that is a very interesting question to posit.
That looked painful.
It did look painful, but at the same time, big woman, yeah, exactly.
How is she still alive?
Here. This is the part that provides the living.
Heart's still beating, that's all she needs.
Ah, you see, that's what I told you.
This is fake. This is all fake. That's all just made up. She doesn't even have a back anymore. How are we supposed to stab her in it?
I mean, no one mentioned backstabbing, but, like, this is, you know...
This is all just a sick joke. I hate existing.
Listen, the Broken, you can just take a back seat for this one. It's okay.
We're screwed. I quit. I'm done. Forget it.
Are we screwed? Or are we about to be... No, wait, hold on. No, hold on.
All right,
Hold up.
What just happened? It's so quiet.
Yeah, we just told them to go away. That's how this works. Him as well. We're getting rid of the narrator.
Something feels different about you. It almost makes me feel different. Like I should actually take this seriously for once.
Wait. Hold up. So when we got rid of all of the voices, the twisted, jagged universe that we were in disappears. When we got rid of the narrator, we're now in a black void. The narrator seems to be able to literally sculpt the reality that we exist in. Without the narrator, there doesn't actually seem to be a universe anymore. I think that the narrator actually has to... create the world. Otherwise, it can't exist. In fact, she couldn't transform without the narrator narrating it. Maybe that's the answer to this. Maybe we just have to shut the narrator up. Right. Okay. Well, the person made of 1,000,000 machetes has just swiped at us, I think. Classically Lonely, hello, welcome. Welcome to the stream. You've joined at the right time. We are, in the words of chat, about to climb Machete Person like a mountain. And apparently that is what we do. You do not act, and yet through that inaction, your body moves on its own. The princess strikes as you approach, but as her blow finishes its arc, you are already somewhere else.
You're incredible.
Thank you, I know. Your weapons clash again and again, you and her entering a rhythm free of thought and free of self. There is only the dance, the ebb and the flow, the shifting of tides back and forth between you. The deeper you fall into your play, the faster your hearts pound and the faster the momentum volleys between you. An endlessly building crescendo and then an opening. Your blade strikes free of volition and hers strikes too. Eat shit. Both strikes are lethal. Neither of you will survive, but neither of you fear what's to come. This is a good ending. We're husks. We're just some husks. An opening winky face. You do not get to see each other die, nor will you ever. It's time for you to leave. Memory returns. Is this a euphemism? I think it is. I think we're in her ass now. It's hard to tell. We're there with the machete. That's all this is. It's just machetes and buttholes all the way down. So we go to the mirror. We gaze at our reflection. We just touch. Just a touch. Just a little touch. Silence as you reach towards the glass. It's time for you to see what's in it. There's us. You've grown. We've grown? Wait, we've grown? How? Why? What? You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Okay, well, I guess we go to the cabin. There she is. Blade Lady. You're at the cabin. Cool. I guess we approach her.
Flickering lights and empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before.
Yeah, I know, you made of machetes now.
Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
Okay. Wait, hold on, are you... Oh, wait, hold on. I have questions. Moisturizer still required in a major way. Hold up. What's different here?
Is a child the same as an infant? I am an unbroken pattern, but every vessel gives fresh perspectives and carves new avenues of expression. I am different, but I am the same.
Right. Okay. Yeah, can you just give me one straight answer, please?
I'm sorry. Words are difficult for me.
They don't seem
I
difficult.
never fully weave what I wish to say. If you do not like my answers, then you need not ask me questions.
I do... Listen, no, that's
The
not how this
vessels you
works.
choose to bring me carry far more meaning than anything words could say in the spaces between.
So we're... right, okay, so we are sacrificing princesses to some sort of entity. that aliens. Like, that's kind of what I've derived from this. The more princesses we sacrifice, the more something this entity becomes, but we're not sure what that something is. What does it feel like?
Eyes close in reflection.
Okay.
Perspectives meld together, and the breadth of my experience stretches to new corners. There are contradictions, conflicts in my nature, and there are familiarities that bind everything together.
Interesting.
It feels correct. This is what I need to be. This is the only path forward.
For a very brief second there, I thought it said this feels crap, and I was like, do you know what? I could relate. Sometimes we have bad days, hey. Sometimes we have bad days. Right. Do you know what you want to do? That's an interesting question.
With every gift you bring me, I excavate the alleys of what I am meant to be. And every exploration yields new and complicated truths.
Okay.
What I will be is different than what I am.
Right.
What I am is different from what I was.
Right. So the different variants of the princess that we provide create a different avenue of what this thing is.
I cannot tell you what desires I will hold when I have changed.
Interesting.
But in this moment, all I want is to know myself and to know you.
Very interesting. So the more we do, the more it learns. It's just kind of like okay. Right, I'm usually bad at this stuff, so that's what I'm thinking. The more stuff we throw this thing's way, the more it changes, and it learns from the things that we're throwing at it. Interesting. You know that at the end of this, once you're finished, I'm going to kill you. Well, I don't think even we know that, to be honest with you. When I go back on it as if an invisible wall closes around me, why can I not do the same things I've done before?
Those paths lead to worlds you've already seen, and to perspectives I have already made my own. They are useless to us now, inaccessible. The only paths of value are those that are yet untread.
Right. Interesting. You've been kinder to me than anyone else I've met. We've met a total of like one person and a load of voices in the ether. But you know what? Sure, let's see where this leads.
Why wouldn't I be kind to you? You are the only thing I know that isn't me.
That's kind of sweet, but kind of awkward at the same time. All right, see you later, Nin. You take care of yourself, man. That's kind of awkward. A little weird. It's time to kiss the princess nest turnaround. Yeah, it could be. Potentially. What do you want me to bring you next time?
Gifts aren't what someone tells you to bring them.
Sometimes they are. That's kind of how my mum operates at Christmas.
My joy is in seeing what you choose. There are no wrong answers, and every perspective illuminates my shadows and shares new secrets.
Interesting. So we basically just have to explore until eventually we've given it enough stuff to be able to do whatever it is that it's going to do. Ooh, whoops, sorry. I didn't mean to click that. Do you have any thoughts on this vessel? Do you have any thoughts?
This one is sharp and single-minded. She is cruelty, but she is also joy. She will make for an indomitable heart.
An indomitable heart?
Do not mourn her. She is exactly where she needs to be.
Yes, made of machetes and covered in arms. I honestly couldn't think of anything I would rather be more. Don't you agree, Tipsy Tippet? Don't you think that's true? So you don't have any preferences on how you'd like to change or grow? Well, I think that's a bit of a moot point. I don't want to hurt you, but the more times I go back, the worse I fear things will be. That is real.
The vessels are shaped by memories of you, but they are drawn to the edge of the long quiet. To them you are a gate to something more, and you are something more than that, too. But they are only thoughts and perspectives. They are not me.
Interesting. Like, peak idea for sure. It is a compilation of you pressing the wrong button. I mean, yeah, I mean, it's a regular feature, so maybe.
The wounds they've suffered carve texture around my heart. Without them, I would be as I was before.
I could do that, actually, to be fair. That might be quite funny.
I would be alone and without sensation. I could not feel the joy of having you by my side, for I would not know your absence.
That's basically like saying I wouldn't know you, so therefore I wouldn't know what it feels like. It's just a convoluted way of saying that. God, this is complicated. How many more vessels do I need to bring you?
If I am to be an ocean, you have nurtured me into a pond. My waters are shallow and murky, and I yearn for more perspective.
Oh God, if we're growing an entity of the ether and unknown mass... Oh God, I'm gonna fuck this up so badly. I don't know how to nurture a writhing hand mass.
You will have your rest in due time, and I am sorry for the burdens I place on you.
Like, literally, the second gift that I bring this thing is a woman made out of machetes. Like, what the fuck, man? I don't know how we're gonna get through this. I don't know if we're gonna get through this in any good shape. Like, at all. Fine. I'm ready to go back.
I will long for your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am.
Brilliant. Okay.
We will meet again.
Okay. Everything goes dark, and you die. She hit me with the machetes, didn't she? She used what... That entity just used one of the machete arms. I bet you any money. I bet you any money. They just used the machete arms because they were there. And they enjoyed it as well, I bet you. Chapter 1. The Hero and the Princess.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Smash, literally. Yeah, right, okay, chat. That, I think, was a good run. That, I actually think, was a really good run. Like, that was so interesting. I feel like I've learned so much about this game. I genuinely do. Like, I didn't think that I would make that much progress in each of the runs, because, of course, I mean, we're kind of goofing around, aren't we? We're just having a good time. But, like, that's very interesting. I have got some actual theories about this game down now. Like, I know the narrator seems to be the thing that is weaving everything. So I'm wondering if there is a way that we can just shut the narrator up and see where that leads us. That would be really cool, but we'll have to find out next time, because unfortunately that is the end of the stream for now. I don't think we're going to have it in us to do another full run, so I would rather do a full run if we can. I love the Knife Wife, I'm glad you do. Also, chat, just a PSA from me. There have been a few people who have come into the chat who are like new channel members now. I love that people get chatty. I really, really do. I love it when you're communicating with each other. If the mods ask you to stop giving spoilers, please just listen to them. Like, there are a few people who've tried to clap back against that. I have now asked these people to stop providing spoilers, and they haven't. So, like, basically, the rule really, just to remind everyone, the rule is dicks get kicked. So, if you're asked to stop, stop. Otherwise, you will just get kicked. Like, and I don't know what the route back from that is, because I don't know whether YouTube offers the same thing that Twitch does, where you can write a little note and be like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. Like, I don't know how that works. So, if the mods ask you to stop, please stop. Like, that kind of is just the blanket rule. And I feel like, I'm really sorry, I feel like I need to lay this out just because just because we've had a few people who have come in now and given spoilers and then clapped back against everyone when they've been asked repeatedly to not do it. We had to ban someone today because they were clapping back. So just a reminder. Yeah, it's just randos. Yeah, I know. The regulars are fantastic. Yeah, I know the regulars are fantastic. We are getting new people coming into the community now as the channel grows. So please just remember that if you are asked to stop giving spoilers, please just stop. Like, I think that's only fair. But yeah, like I say, it's not like a telling off. It's not like a, oh, Big Papa Mike's here swinging the band hammer. Like, it's nothing. Like, it's just, I want us to be able to have fun. And I want us to be able to discover these things together. And I know that people get excited and enthusiastic. And, like, you know, you want to give hints and you want to give tips and all of that kind of stuff. But, yeah, but like I say, you know, there will come a time when we ask you not to. If you don't, after you've been asked not to, you will get kicked. That just is the way that it is. You get 2 strikes. And if you do it again after that, you get kicked. So, yeah, just to say. But, yeah. I did love seeing those messages disappear, though. Such a fun little moment as the mods booted them. Well, actually, I booted them in that specific instance just because, like, they were getting a bit too rambunctious and they just weren't acting in good faith. They were asked to stop. They didn't stop. They then started to blame the mods, being like, "Whoa, well, I guess it's my fault." And we were like, "Yes, it's your fault. Stop." And they were like, "Oh, well, what can I say then? Ban." Like, that is just the way that it will go. So, yeah, thank you so much, everyone, for understanding. I have to set boundaries as the channel grows. That is one of the boundaries. And thank you so much for understanding and appreciating that. Right then, guys, on a more positive note, I will be back, obviously, on Sunday, where we are going to be playing... Actually, hold on. I need to double check. Give me a second. Blah, 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 blah. Yes, I will be back. I will be back on Sunday, where we're going to be playing some more Inscription. We're going to be playing through a little bit more of the new world that we've discovered to see how far through it we can get. And I think we're going to have a great time. The week after, so on the 14th, I won't be streaming because that weekend I'm actually going home to be with my family. One of my cousins has flown over from Czech, and so I'm gonna go spend a little bit of time with them. So this Sunday I will be streaming. Next Sunday I won't be streaming. So this Sunday is Inscription. Next Tuesday will be more Slay the Princess, because I'm really enjoying this. I think it's a really great game. I'm having a really good time playing through it. I really, really hope that you guys are enjoying it as well. I genuinely haven't been happier with my community playing this game because I knew that you guys would probably love it, for fairly obvious reasons. But yeah. Like I say, thank you so much for being so supportive. Thank you so much for turning up every Tuesday. And if you are new, remember to hit the subscribe button because there will be a lot more content like this in the future. But for right now, everyone, that is it. So thank you, everyone, like I say, for coming. Thank you especially to my mods for coming and moderating today. I know that as the channel is growing, it is getting a little bit tougher. We are also approaching 1,000 subs, which is pretty neat. I didn't think that we would be getting anywhere close to 1,000 subscribers, like this far into the thing. So this far into the channel's development. So thank you so much to everyone who has subscribed. And I will see you guys very soon. I will be back on Sunday, like I say, for more of the same. So take care, everyone. Have a great time. And I will see you all on Sunday. Good night. Goodbye. See you. Have a good time. Have a great night. See you later. Goodbye. 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 Goodbye.